All right, welcome to the saw shop. I wanted to introduce the next build. Let me bring y'all. Yeah, we're good, probably good. The guy reached out to me off of TikTok about porting the saw for him, so it's just come in today. This is an old Warrior that he picked up off of I think eBay or Marketplace or one of those places, but it's a runner. I've just had it running. He seems to run all right for a stock saw, but this is a Husqvarna 268 XP. Still has the OEM cylinder. It's still all OEM saw. So we're going to take a new muffler, and it's got a baffle in it, so we're gonna get this baffle out, and we're gonna pour the pipe in the front of it to help it breathe. We're gonna get the cylinder off. We're gonna check the squish. Hopefully, base gasket delete this thing. Port the cylinder head out, and we'll hopefully really speed this thing up. I'm gonna take a few before cuts before we start, and where I can take an after cut to see kind of what we was able to do with it. But just stay with us during the build. I'll bring back some videos along, and we'll be good to go. But for right now, I'm gonna let you go. All right, have a good one. We've got this 268 XP that we're going to be working on porting. I wanted to do a pre-cut or pre-port run here. So that's what we're out here to doing on the wood yard this morning. We probably got about, that's probably a 14-inch piece of pecan. It's been cut for about a year, so it's pretty hard. So it'll be a good little test of it. And then once we poured it out, we'll come back to this same piece of wood and make some more cuts and do some comparisons. I don't guess it's too bad for a stock saw from the probably the early 90s. The plate's missing off of it, so I don't know exactly what year model it is, but I'm gonna say it's probably late 80s to early 90s anyway, and because it's got the older style side cover on it. But yeah, we'll get it ported, we'll bring it back, make some more cuts and compare them. I made the cuts on this thing, got us some preliminaries. I pulled it apart. I've got the timing wheel set up. I've run the numbers, so I kind of thought I would share those with you and then discuss what I think I'm going to do on it. So first, when we got in there, there was a little bit of transfer and stuff on the piston and just a tiny bit of scoring in the cylinder head, but this is the original OEM. So I was able to hone it, clean that out, add a new ring, and I was able to clean the piston up. So it's back good. So we decided we're going to use this one. I would rather use this one and try to replace it with aftermarket or spend the money on new OEM when it looked as good as it done once we got it cleaned up. But I got the cylinder on, and so we're going to base gasket delete this saw. With the base gasket deleted, The squish on it was 23 thousandths. The uh, the exhaust had 105 degrees of exhaust, and for a duration of 150. And then the intake, it was also opening at 105 degrees past bottom dead center, and it had a duration of 145. So what I think I'm going to do here is we're definitely going to work in the lower transfers and work on transition out of the crankcase up the side, and work a little bit on the directional port at the top of the transfers where it feeds. The exhaust, I'm going to raise the roof a little bit, get it closer to opening at 100. And the intake, I'm going to lower it and get it opening closer to 100 past bottom dead center. Bring the duration up on both sides, and increase the airflow coming through the transfer. So that's a pretty good bit. We're going to be able to do this, and I think it'll really wake it up. So I'm going to get it taken apart. We'll get the port work done. I'll get it put back together, and I'll bring you back when it's time to fire this thing up and let you listen to it. About to get this thing wrapped up. We got the 268 XP put back together. The build went well. I've already cranked it and kind of tuned on the carb just a little bit. But we will get it into some wood probably in the morning. I'm about ready to knock it off for today, but I want to test fire it for you, let you hear it. But we ported the cylinder, we ported out the muffler, and so yeah, it sounds pretty good. So let's give it a test fire. Gosh, I love the way 2 Series Huskies sound when they're ported and that muffler's ported. They sit there and they just hit. I've worked on some 268s. I've got a 288, and man, those things, they just sit there and just bam, bam, bam. So I like that. I know the guys who has this saw, he's gonna love this thing when he gets it back. But I'm gonna do some cutting with it tomorrow to kind of compare it to how it was when it came. I wanted to come back and run this 268 that XP that we got ported out. I think it turned out pretty good. I want to do a post-port cut here. Probably make a couple, 2 or 3 swaps at this, and then I'll compare it back to stock and kind of just see where we went. So I've already got it warmed up, so I'm on. It should fire right up. All right, I think that turned out pretty good. I still got it a little bit rich because I had to put a new ring and stuff in here, so I don't want to push it too hard until it has a chance to season in. But it sure cuts good, and it was smooth going down through there. But yeah, it's gonna turn out to be a pretty nice saw. All right, well, have a good one.